Hi there, Leo Virgo. Welcome into your love reading. So, your March reading was quite interesting, and your love portion was all over the place. So, you're actually the one that inspired these set of love readings. And we're going to have a look at it today because we kind of needed to dive deeper into it. We're going to see what shows up today. I'm not going to force anything, but it does appear that you have a lot of options. Literally, the title of your reading was So Many Lovers because you have so many options. And, I always take a card out to kind of, balance the video and see if it is in frame. And the card that came out was the Seven of Cups, which is all about choices and options. So you clearly are very abundant when it comes to love options. Maybe none of them really excite you much, but let's see where we go with that. Let's start by taking a look here at, overall energy. What do we need to know for Leo Virgo? What do we have for love? Ooh, clearly a lot. All right, so we literally have here confusion. Oh my God, where do I go? What is this? What is happening? But let's see here. All right, I kind of feel like we're dealing with a lot of different people because I see you kind of moving away from perhaps a ghosting situation. I actually feel like it's the other way around. It could be that you're healing from, we even have here like breaking cycles and solitude. I feel like you're releasing someone possibly from the past where there was, I feel like perhaps a very big heartache. And you may have blocked this person. I don't think that it was them that blocked you. It could be, take that however it resonates. But I feel like one of the people here is that I feel like you're letting go of the past. I don't know how that is playing out and how important that is in terms of like, will that person come back or something? But I do feel like you're pushed away from that energy. I really don't see you investing much there. But I also feel like there is someone here that maybe it was just a fling. It was just a casual thing. Maybe, I don't know, one night stand. Maybe it was someone that you had or you have a crush on. And I kind of feel like it was very casual and very short term and it didn't really take off. And so that is another option, I guess, out of the way, because we also have here like this sadness, ending pain. I do feel like this is related with also this person, because maybe you had like hope that this could lead to more and it could be more. And I don't think that it did. I feel like you may have run out and it just fell apart. But let's get into the interesting part. First of all, we have this body, and I did notice that we have here this self card. So I do feel like you're right now, as we speak, I feel like you're more focused on you. And I really don't feel like you're wanting to explore these options much. Where at least I feel like you're not focused on exploring these options. Like whatever happens, happens, but I'm not going to force anything. Because I feel like right now, if you would, I feel like you would come forward as a distraction, distraction and toxic. And I feel like you want to wait until you have this beautiful engagement, this union, and this commitment coming your way. So I do see you very much focused on you, possibly even like your body and just taking care of yourself. I'm also hearing like eating, something about eating or like diets or lifestyle. I feel like you're just trying to take care of your physical body and make sure that you feel healthy and that you feel powerful and I'm hearing important. And maybe this is the thing of like making yourself feel important to yourself, so I see you being very independent and very me focused. But let's get into the good stuff. We have here divine intervention, divine timing, and life purpose. And then we have communication, text, call, social media, confession, and family, soul tribe, traditions, childhood. So I kind of feel like you could be receiving communication here from someone. It could be from one of these people that we already talked about, or it could be someone new, maybe someone that you meet through family or in like a family environment. And then this person kind of comes forward with some communication on social media. You exchange contacts, and I feel like things could kind of be taking off in some way. But let's see where we go. Let's pull some tarot to get some more clarification into this. I may need to do things a bit differently with you, but because we have so many options, and the Seven of Cups clearly wants to come out again. So clearly a lot of options. I did see the Ace of Cups, so there could definitely be some new love here. And I almost feel like with this divine, there is a feeling of it's that thing of like rejection is God's protection, right? So whatever didn't work out, it was either not the right time, but maybe the right person, or it just wasn't the right person, and it just wasn't the person aligned with you. You just needed to learn something from each other. Maybe, it could even be that this person helped you move away from this person, and maybe that was their biggest purpose. It was to tell you, hey, there is more beyond this, and I feel like that could have been, their sole purpose was to do that. Maybe not, but we do have the Two of Swords. Ooh, look what's under the deck. We have the Ace of Cups with what? Seven of Cups again. So it's like this Seven of Cups is really making an appearance here. But, ooh, I love this. This is so good. Okay, we have the Four of Wands, the King of Wands. Let's actually put all of the cards here. The Ten of Wands, and then we have the Queen of Wands. Let's actually put these two together. Because I feel like this, first of all, is talking about you. And all of this work that you're doing and like investing in yourself, it's definitely creating this balance between your feminine and masculine energies. We all have both. And I feel like you're having this really clear balance of, okay, I have a life. I need to focus on my life. I need to focus on my goals and have this clear direction forward. But I also have a body, and I also need to take care of myself and take care of, all the things that I want to create in my life. And I feel like you're really letting go of people here that are not aligned with you, and they're just causing heaviness and confusion in your life. And I feel like because of it, you're actually manifesting a beautiful, beautiful commitment here with this Four of Wands and the Ace of Cups. So there's clearly someone amazing coming in and a new beginning in love coming in. So that's really good. So I kind of want to look at your overall energy right now. Anything else that we need to know? We have the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Wands. So I really feel like you're kind of fed up with like player-ish energies and just flings and casual stuff. So you could be cutting out a lot of people because of it. And I don't think that you're investing too much on this. I feel like you could be, we have a lot of fire energy here. So your Leo side is definitely activated. But you could be using that as passion and has drive and ambition, towards your goals, but also towards yourself. It's that thing, I'm going to take care of my body. I'm going to love it unconditionally. Maybe you're getting spicy with yourself, and I feel like you're getting into this point of, I don't need someone else external to me to make me feel that way. And so I really feel like you're very me focused. It's not in a selfish way. I just feel like you're just, okay, well, this is not working. So I'm not going to invest myself, and I'm not going to stick around and stay there forever. And so I really feel like you're pulling back your energy, which is really great. And I just saw 0808, and 8s are an amazing number of self-empowerment and abundance and self-growth, and I feel like you're definitely doing all of those things. All right, so let's just pull a few cards here. What can you tell us about this ghost person? How are my Leo Virgos feeling and thinking about that? We have the Knight of Pentacles. What are their energy towards this ghost person? Knight of Wands. There could still be some passion here, but I feel like you're also kind of seeing them possibly as a player, and so it's like, oh yeah, well, no thanks. Maybe there is some sort of, I don't know if you work together, or it could be a very, I don't know, maybe you have like things in common in terms of like career goals. And that could still, I feel like that could still be something that you see with this person, and that you kind of acknowledge that, well, if this person comes back, then we could actually work together. Maybe you don't necessarily hate this ghost person, but I don't necessarily get emotions attached here. I get a lot of pentacles and a lot of I've healed and I've moved on. Yeah, I've went on my path, but there may be a possibility for career stuff to show up. So I don't think you're totally blocking this person out 100%, but I feel like energetic wise or future wise, I feel like you only see career energy attached to this person and not love, not a connection or a commitment. So that's kind of good. We have Virgo and Sagittarius energy so far. What is the energy from this ghost person towards my Leo Virgos and feelings, whatever you want to tell us? So we have over here 8 of Cups, the Moon, the Magician, and the 7 of Pentacles. We have here Pisces, Aquarius, Virgo, Gemini energies. But I kind of feel like this person, to be honest, I feel like they could also already, they're moved on. I feel like they're okay with manifesting new opportunities in their life, especially with the 8 of Cups and the full moon. It's like, okay, this has reached full conclusion, and nothing is really coming out of this situation. And so I feel like they're okay with it. I feel like they're focused possibly a lot on their career, on new projects. And with the Ten of Pentacles here, I really feel like they're focused on their abundance and just, you know, creating their thing, possibly also their family, especially if they have children. I feel like they're really focused there. And so I don't think that they are, you know, necessarily connected a lot with wanting to create more with you. Oh, I put the cards back, but that's okay. So tell me about this fling. How are my Leo Virgos viewing this situation, feeling about this person? Tell me about that fling situation over there. All right, so we have Temperance. We have the Emperor. We also have the New Moon and the Page of Swords. With the Nine of Swords bottom of the deck, I kind of feel like there is this strong feeling of, I thought that we were going on a really nice direction. Is that thing, I feel like it may be really, you know, that thing of the sad and the heartbeat. You know, sadness, ending pain. I do feel like this kind of cost you because you may have seen this person has the potential of being this king and queen of wands to you, you know? And I feel like this person kind of disappointing you, and maybe there's still communication going on, but I feel like part of you still hopes that this person would come around and actually create a new beginning here with you. And there's definitely a lot of passion here. They could have a lot of fire in their chart. Or, you know, it's just talking about the fireness and all of that sexual chemistry and sexual attraction towards each other. But I definitely feel like you saw this person has very balanced and, again, with a big potential in your life. But I really don't think that things move forward that way. So how is this person feeling and thinking about my Leo Virgos? What is their energy here? All right, so we have another one. Five of Wands, the King of Cups, Ace of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. So we have Cancer. What do we have? We have Cancer and Taurus energies coming through. This person is holding back a lot. I feel like they're kind of going through a little bit of an inner conflict because I don't think that they were expecting on catching feelings for you, and they did with the King of Cups. And to be honest, they kind of want a new beginning here with you. There could be some communication coming in from this person quite soon, and I feel like now it's like before they could have come forward with a very strong fire energy and, you know, all about passion and all that, and now when they do come forward, they could come forward with a very like loving and emotional side of them, and a very stable emotional side of them, and with stable intentions here. I also feel like part of them kind of fears that they may have lost you and that this is not going to work. So I feel like that's why they kind of hesitate. But I feel like the longer they hold on, they hold on to their feelings and they don't tell them to you. I feel like the longer you're going to have to move on. Because I feel like your feelings could still be attached to this fling person. But I also see you very focused on you and not taking any BS. So I don't feel like this person has a lot of time, you know. They're definitely kind of struggling with what to do about you and what to do about the situation. Definitely want a new beginning with you. They definitely do. They definitely do. I also feel like sometimes they could use their career as an excuse and like, oh, I'm super busy and so it's not the right time for us to be in a connection, or, you know, something around that. It's like they could use the external world as an excuse for them to not put themselves out there emotionally. There could also be some, tell me more about this Five of Wands, because I feel like there could also be like a third party, not necessarily in terms of romantic third party, but a friend or family member that is not really supportive or kind of is throwing them off. Tell me about this Five of Wands. Anything we need to know about that? Eight of Swords and Knight of Swords. Potentially could be a Gemini that is causing a lot of confusion here. I do see this more as a friend or even a sibling. It could be. But I feel like it is just causing a lot of confusion and maybe kind of, I don't know, moving them into this direction of, do you feel like it's even worth it? Like, come on, you have so many options. Like, what are you talking about? And I feel like this person just, you know, they want an option with you. They want a possibility with you. And I feel like that's what also causes them conflict and confusion here. All right, so tell me about intentions and next actions here from this fling person. Because I feel like with this ghost, I feel like it's settled. You know, there's not much happening there. If it happens, it's more career-wise. But with this person, there could actually be some movement happening. But we do have the Wheel of Fortune, Judgment, and the full moon. I do feel like this person could come back around. Are you going to be open and available to them, though? Because by the time that they come forward, you could already be in another place. So they could come forward by the next full moon. That is something. I would say like the next week or so, you could get some sort of communication from this person. But I don't know. There's this feeling of like it may be too late from your side. But I definitely feel like and this is big energy, you know, we have the Wheel of Fortune, Judgment, the full moon. It's like, this is big energy. And in the moon, we even have here like a keyhole. So there's this feeling of like, this could unlock a very good potential for the two of you, but you may need to let go of the past. You may need to kind of reframe this connection, because I do feel like it started in a very sexual way. So you may need to reframe this connection for you to be able to have a wish fulfilled with each other. But to be honest, I feel like here it's going to be a little bit up to you to determine if you want this or not. Okay. Do we have new options coming forward? Do we have new people? Because this communication card, maybe it's even from this person. I actually feel like you do. I don't think that all of them are going to, you know, move you. I don't think that all of them are going to do much to you. Because with this Page of Pentacles, it's like, well, yeah, it's just a little page. You know, it's nothing big compared to an Emperor, right? And even this person here, they're showing up as Knights. And so I feel like there could be someone that could entertain you a little bit, you know, but I feel like there's this feeling of like, maybe you don't really feel connected with that person. And so this divine and communication, all that could be more around this person right here. But I definitely feel like there could even be someone here that surprises you and kind of moves things along. But I feel like with this new person, I feel like it would be more likely for you to become friends than maybe lovers, you know? But yeah, because I see you holding back a lot and not really being focused on, you know, new people or love in general. Tell me more about this potentially new person. We have fantasy. So we have karma and desire. So this could come forward a little bit with the same type of player vibe, but I feel like it is just playing out an old cycle for you to really literally finish it and close it off. I don't necessarily feel like this person would be toxic for you. I just feel like it is empowering you, your self-confidence and your self-worth. And so if it is something romantic or something physical, I do feel like it is very short-lived. But I do feel like you could see this energy play out before it actually happens. And so you just either end up ending things between the two, or you really move things in a more of a friend level kind of thing. Okay? Tell me more about this Emperor person, the fling person, chemistry. Anything else we need to know? We do have travel, long distance, vacation, movement. So yeah, there's definitely movement. And take the long distance if it resonates. In that, maybe it's not career, but maybe it's like long distance. They put the blame on long distance or something. When in fact, it could play a factor there, but I don't think it's that. I feel like it's more an excuse from them to not own their feelings. So we do have here chemistry, passion, attraction, sparks. Is it enough though? Because we also have abandonment, walking away, cold, moving on, mystery, secrets, closed book, magical. There's a feeling of, I do feel like their feelings for you are much bigger than what they let out, but I feel like there is something perhaps from their past that they're not really letting you on, and that I feel like it is causing them to not feel okay with emotions and causing them to not feel okay with opening up to you about them. But then at the same time, it's like they may see you walk away and it's like, oh my God, no, wait, I have to step up, because we even have here dominant, jealous, protection, rushing in. It's like they see you perhaps with someone else, or they just think of that, you know, and they rush in because they want more and they do not want to lose you. And I feel like that is this stepping up kind of moment, because they're definitely like rising up. they're definitely like, rush, this is who I want to be with you, and this is the person I'm going to become. Because I even feel like you may think that you saw this person wrong, and that you were seeing them as an emperor and all of this energy, but it turns out, oh, maybe they're just a page. They're not, okay? Because they're showing up as two kings. This is definitely emperor vibes. But I feel like they still needed a little bit forward, or they needed a little bit of push to actually use the emperor energy, And I feel like that could be happening unexpectedly. I don't think you're supposed to know too much about timing, but we do have that thing of like the full moon, a week, that sort of timeline. But I do feel like things could move forward in a very fast way. So tell me about this Four of Wands. The Star, I feel like you're going to hesitate a little bit between your independence and actually committing to someone, but I do feel like there could be healing coming forward from this situation. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, anything else we need to know about that? Wow, you have someone here. They could definitely have a lot of fire. Damn. But you have someone coming in with an offer. Maybe this is like a whole different person. But with this Eight of Swords, I kind of feel like it is this over here. But I do feel like there's a lot of passion, and they could communicate with you about that passion and taking a leap of faith towards this Ten of Pentacles. So just know that I feel like you are already connected with this Ten of Pentacles, with this marriage, with this like beautiful commitment. I do feel like you have people coming in that could kind of continue to play out old cycles just to see if you are truly committed to yourself. Okay, but it doesn't mean that they're toxic, because they could actually turn out to be great friends. Okay, but I feel like you have this ghosting situation here. The past person that you moved on from, I feel like they could turn out eventually into a career opportunity. But this person, I feel like they're really the key here to this whole thing. So let's pull some messages, and then we'll pull some advice and final messages from your guides about these situations. But what would this Emperor person like to say? I see you thriving and I couldn't be prouder. Everything feels impossible without you. What would the Emperor person like to say? Come here. I hope you're happy with him, her. See, I feel like that's where the jealousy starts to come forward. And then we have this, I'm not ready, not yet. But I feel like it's almost like they see you, or they feel you move on. Or it's like it's the logical thing, because maybe there was like a clear ending. You communicated about it. And so it's like the logical thing. Well, Leo-Virgo is going to move on. But I feel like you could post a photo with someone, or they see you on the streets with someone, or you don't become so available anymore. And they're like, oh shit, wait, they are actually moving on. And I feel like that could be what triggers everything. But we have, you deserve someone better. This person could have really not a good self-esteem. We have that, I'm not ready, not yet. Can we slow this down? Give me a few months. So maybe it's going to take a little while. I promise I won't hurt you anymore. I'm serious this time. I need space. I really feel like they need to figure themselves out and kind of level up. So any other messages from someone else that wants to come forward? Is there anyone else that wants to come forward with messages? Any other person? I can make up my mind. Is it safe? I kind of feel like this is someone that has a crush on you. Yeah, see, can we take this to the bedroom? I feel like it's this Page of Pentacles. They could be a Libra. We have strong Libra. Libra-Scorpio. Taurus. Let's see here. Anything else? And I feel like this could already be someone that you know, but they have like a huge crush on you. Sometimes I think this is too good to be true. I feel like they see you as like this magical being, and it's like, oh my god, I'm dreaming. But I feel like they're not dreaming. I looked through our photos together. So if you do have photos together, they definitely look through them. But I almost feel like this is them fantasizing about like what a future would look like to you, with you. But let's fall asleep in each other's arms. I'm afraid you'll say no. I really feel like this person wants to ask you out on a date, but they're so scared that you'll reject them. Anything else? I don't know what to do. Yeah. So I feel like it's impossible to resist you. This person definitely has strong sexual energy towards you. But I do feel like they would like to ask you on a date and make a move towards you, but it's like, oh no, like Leo-Virgo would never say yes. So yeah. And on the other hand, you have this person that is like super in love with you and they really want to be with you, but at the same time it's like, no, but you deserve better. I'm not the person for you. And I feel like, it's a matter of them stepping up. So in the meantime, I would say the advice, we're going to look at it, but I would say the advice is like, do your thing, okay? And like, if you want to go on a date with this person, go with it. Even if they have this more of a sexual energy, you can still have fun, you know, you can still go on a date and get free food if you are the woman, because that's usually how it goes. But, you know, it can still be fun and it can still be quite lighthearted. And again, you can make an amazing friend out of it. So why not? Okay. Explore options. You have options, explore them. But is there any particular timing around this person here? Let's start with that. Page of Wands, quite fast actually. I don't think you're supposed to know much, because I don't feel like you necessarily know who this person is. They definitely know who you are, but you already know them. You just don't know who this person is while I'm talking about them, you know, perhaps. Maybe you do. But I do feel like you could expect some passionate or some, you know, exciting communication coming in quite soon. But let's see here. Possibly a moon in Pisces or something. But about this Emperor person, any timing for us, anything that we need to know? Summer could be significant. And we have the World. To be honest, I kind of feel like it's a little bit up to them, because I see summer happening. I see summer being relevant. I also see the end of the year being relevant. And I kind of feel like this communication happening around the full moon within a week to a month. It could be very light and not necessarily like this full-blown confession. Or it could also be, let's see, what is this World timing about? Two of Wands, actually making a decision. I kind of feel like you could receive some sort of communication, but because of all these things of like the excuses on the external world, it could be that you need a little time to kind of trust again and kind of reframe it. We were talking about like reframing the whole relationship, right? So it could be that you could receive some communication very soon, but for the actual officialization and things actually becoming into balanced, it could take a little while. Okay. July, like late July, Leo season could be significant here, because I really feel like it is going to be dependent on this person and how long they are going to be holding on to their feelings and to their past as well. So I would say, you know, this new person that has a crush on you, they could ask you out on a date. Why not? Okay. Explore options. You're single. You're free. Have fun. All right, have fun, but be careful. You know, if you see some player energy, just put an end to it and become friends. But have fun, have fun. Let's see here. Any final messages or advice in general? Trust your guides. Connect with passion, but know that passion is not everything. Okay. Anything that we need to know about this Emperor, this separation, I do feel like it is needed. Okay. But again, heart-to-heart conversation is express your love. I do feel like this person is coming back for a second round, but I feel, again, I kind of get these feelings. Like at first they may express something, but it may not be a full-blown confession of feelings. It may take them a little bit to acknowledge that, and it may take them a little bit to actually be in a commitment. So yeah, just be conscious of it. But know that this separation, I do feel like it is quite necessary. Any advice or messages about the past person? Healing family issues, I do feel like, you know, it's something you have moved on. Maybe there's still something that needs to be healed here. But I do feel like you're overall in a good path when it comes to it. And new opportunities, particularly that page. Anything that we need to know? So we have honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So again, if they ask you on a date, why not? All right. Why the heck not? Give it a shot, okay? And worth waiting for, because I do feel like this is someone that could be very beneficial for you, and we did have let your friends help you, so it could be quite, it could turn into quite a beautiful relationship here, okay? And I feel like they could kind of make you fall in love with love again, and make you fall in love with, I don't know, just lightness, and yourself even. And to be honest, for some, it could lead to potentially a commitment, but a short one. I don't think that it will be going too far. But I mean, if it happens, it happens. Just go with the flow, you know. But yeah, so again, you have lots of options. I hope this gave you a little bit more clarity on what's going on. I do feel like there's more information around this page, these new opportunities. Full toxic. It's like, don't rush. Because again, I do feel like there's a lot of sexual energy here. But again, it's like, have fun and go for it, you know? Go on a little date, allow yourself to be surprised and to be pampered by someone else. But it's like, take your time in actually committing to this person, okay? But yeah. Okay, I think that's it. Let me check. Is there anything else we need to know about this Emperor? Okay. Yeah, it's time to focus on you. Right now, again, this separation is really needed. Have fun. That's essentially it. Okay, so I don't think that the messages are repeating themselves, so I don't think there's anything else for us to look here. So, Leo Virgo, this was very interesting. You're definitely on a very good energy right now because you have lots of options. Maybe none of them, again, like I said in the beginning, maybe none of them really fancy your pansies, but it is what it is. Just know that you have options and you have people admiring you and wanting to be with you, and that is already something that you should be grateful for, okay? But yeah, so I hope this resonated and helped, and if it did, definitely smash the like button for me, and don't forget to subscribe. We'll have a lot more readings for your cusp, and you can also check out my pick a card channel where I have pick cards to the Bird's Nest Tarot. But if you want to dive deeper, even deeper into this and get a bit more specific, definitely check out my private readings. The link is going to be down below. Maybe you want to focus on a particular person here. Just choose your whatever excites you the most, let's say. But you can also support me even further on Patreon if you desire that. I have self-care content and twin flame readings, and that is it. So I wish you the freaking best. I love it very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.